I want to know how some of y'all other dealers that do buy here, pay here, handle y'all's voluntary repos or voluntary drop-offs. So this is a car we just sold last week, and I don't know, I hate voluntary repos so soon. What I mean by that is they have the car for 1 week or 2 weeks, and the only thing I've collected is just, you know, the down payment and maybe the first payment or the second week or the second payment, and then they drop it off. I would be more happy if the car has been, if they've had it for a couple months and they've paid off most of it and then they decide to drop it off. That I'm perfectly fine with, as long as it's not totaled out or wrecked or anything like that. But this one, well, I'm about to drive it for the first time because they just left the key in it. It could have got stolen in the middle of the night. They dropped it off last night at like 2 a.m. And yeah, here's the inside, you know, pretty classic. That's usually how repos are. Start it right up, that's a good sign. Rev it up, no weird noises. You hear a motor mount vibration, which it had that before, so it's not like it didn't vibrate when they test drove it and then they realized that it needs, you know, a motor mount. So I'm really not sure why it was dropped off. We can't contact this customer. For some odd reason, she will not text us back. She will not answer phone calls. However, we did get in touch with her mom about the payment, and her mom said she would relay the message. And I'm guessing the mom told her, hey, if you can't pay for the car, then drop it off, you know, instead of just trying to keep it. But still, something like this, you know, who's got money to, they put $500 down, so who's got money to just spend $500 and then get the car repossessed for not making your first payment, and then all of a sudden, you know, now you've got a repo on your credit. Now you done lost $500, and then now you know, it's just, I just don't get it. Now I'm not gonna be mad because of this. I mean, it's, you know, it's a car, and now I've got $500, and you know, I guess I'm gonna get the motor mounts and just resell it to someone else who actually just needs a decent car. And it's not a high mileage, you know, crappy car. It's got 187 on it, so that's not bad for these little Altimas. So I just wanted to make a video and see how y'all handle voluntary repos. Most of the time, if I can get in touch with the customer and, you know, they got the car and then a month later, 2 months later, they lost the job, then usually I just basically buy the car back from them. That way it's not a repossession, it doesn't show up on their credit, and now I do have more in the vehicle, you know, on paper, but I'm just able to resell it, cash out on it, or you know, do whatever I need to do. Something like this, I'm probably just gonna clean it up and just sell it for cash. I mean, I already got $500, so if I get, you know, $2,000 cash for this car, then, you know, it's $2,500 that I wouldn't have been able to sell it for. Still kind of bothers me, you know, that somebody would come in, sign up for a car, and then just a week later, you know, drop the car off like, you know, I don't know. Now, I could understand, you know, that's happened before when we used to sell pretty crappy cars, you know, just the cheap stuff. You know, the alternator would go out within a week, and then it'd be a repossession just because they just got the car and they're not gonna put an alternator on it. This car even has cold AC, which is, you know, it's great right now. But yeah, you know, I want to thank y'all for watching my videos and commenting. Let me know below, you know, how you handle your voluntary repos. Do you go after the customer for the balance? Do you just write it off, or do you resell it, cancel the sale? You know, what do y'all do? So far, I haven't had anybody, you know, turn in a car that's been totaled a week later, so I haven't had to go after anyone to get, you know, the money back for that vehicle or anything like that. So I have not had any huge or major losses in this business. I've had a few losses, but not I have more losses in cash cards than I do, you know, in buy here, pay here. So thanks, make sure to subscribe. Now, I finally hit 500 subscribers, so I do plan on doing some sort of giveaway here soon in the next week. So make sure to hit the notifications and follow all my videos.